Recently I decided to get a new corn snake. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to get a palmetto or a snow scaleless. I knew that here in Canada there were 3 breeders who tend to breed scaleless corn snakes. DNA snakes and geckos, Appalachian reptiles, and Dream Gene. When I looked at DNA snake and gecko's website, they didn't have any scaleless snows available. And I knew that Dream Gene and Appalachian reptiles both had scaleless snows available, so I looked at both their websites. And what I decided to go for was actually a snake from Appalachian reptiles. Which is a little girl who's going to one day breed my male. What I ended up getting was 2 snakes. The first is a butter motley female who's het hypo and possibly, if I understand, het anary and het scaleless. And a little palmetto female who is possibly het anary and possibly het amel, and I believe also possibly het motley. So these 2 little girls are going to breed with my scaleless amel. Let's see if I can get this open without cutting it open. Where's the end of the tape? Maybe we'll just have to cut it. Okay. Okay. There we go. I've admired this snake on Appalachian Reptile's website for a couple of months, and I didn't actually have any plans on getting her until I saw the palmetto corn snake and thought, well, if I'm already going to buy one snake, why not inquire about her? And she was still available, and I think she's so cute. Look at her. I've decided to name her Aurora, partially after Briar Rose and mainly after the Aurora Borealis, because her future mate's name is Polaris, after the North Star or the wishing star. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Look at you. So pretty. They do such a good job of breeding beautiful snakes. One day I do plan to get a snake from Dream Gene as well. I'm so happy I picked these 2. They're so cute. I do actually technically own a snake from DNA Snakes and Geckos, but I got him from someone who had bought him the year before, but I wasn't able to keep him, so it wasn't a direct sale from them. But these 2 enjoying another snake I got from Appalachian Reptiles earlier this year. She's such a sweetie. Oh my goodness, you're such a big girl. You're so pretty. Okay, can you go back in here so I can look at your friend here? Oh no, you can't run away. You have to stay in here. No, you can't run away. You have to stay in here. Oh, you have to stay in here. Oh, you have to stay in here. I know. You're going to a nice new home soon. And secondly, we have a little palmetto female who was born this year, and her name will be Cattleya, after the speckled Cattleya orchid. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I've never owned a palmetto before. Look how pretty they are. Aren't you a pretty girl? You're so tiny. So tiny. Yes. Hi. Yeah, hello. Oh, hello. You're very cute. Yes, you are. How you doing, Cattleya? Look what a pretty girl you are. Look at the spots. Oh my gosh. and she, I believe, is, I think the palmetto is the only corn snake morph that tends to have blue eyes. Can you move your head over here? You have to turn it this way. See? Like that. No, you just refuse. Look at that. There we go. Okay. I'll put you back. Okay. You go back. You're going to your nice moving soon. Okay. There we go. So these are the two females. So both of these will one day be pairs for my amel scaleless, because the goal with her is to eventually breed in future generations, not with this generation, palmetto scaleless. And with her, in future generations, eventually breed butter or caramel scaleless. So if she proves out head scaleless, then that means I would get amel scaleless in generation 1, but because it's only a pos head, it's not a guarantee. So I bought her mainly as a future project for like future generations of scaleless, not with the guarantee that in Gen 1 there would be scaleless babies. But I'm so glad I got her. She's so gorgeous. So this is Aurora, a butter motley head hypo, and this is Catalea, a palmetto female. And they're such pretty little girls.